Danny, coming back from the West Coast the way you did, how was your energy first? Because it looked like you were unfazed by that.
Yeah, anyway, like it was a long trip and West Coast. It's not that easy back to the east side. So yeah, it was kind of tough in the first like 10 minutes probably. Like the humidity, it's much different here. So yeah, it was kind of hard in the first 10 minutes, like I said. But then like we were moving our legs really well, and I think we showed really good speed tonight.
You made some really nice saves, especially in that first period. When did you feel like you had your game and things were feeling normal for you?
Yeah, just tried to help with the guys, like make some save and just feel like more comfortable and like let the guys know like I'm behind you guys and just go to offensive and create something there.
Hockey's a funny game, though. You had a great night but didn't get the result. Is that frustrating for you?
Yeah, it's kind of anyway, like it's frustrating. It doesn't matter how you play, like the main thing, it's a result by the end, and was not that good tonight, so yeah.
You know, that 2-1 goal, looked like you got a piece of it. Did you, the 2-1 goal for them, did you see that clearly? It looked like you got a piece of it.
Yeah, kind of. I was probably just a bit chasing about this shot. I need to look what's happened there. I don't know, it was like the tip or whatever. So yeah. It's kind of like not really hard to goals anyway, like the first one from the board. I need to be more like sharp, especially by the end of the period.
You missed the start of the season, so you're trying to get your game back at the NHL level, which has got to be pretty difficult. But the last couple games, feels like you've been locked in. Do you feel like you're starting to become the goalie that you want to be here these last couple appearances?
Yeah, anyway, like the last two start was not that bad, but anyway, we had some space for improvement anyway, like, and the main thing like now is getting this kind of same, like doing like same thing, like I mean like working hard, and now like kind of the main thing is kind of the result. I mean like try to be sharp all like 60 minutes and doesn't get the chance for opponent.
And how much of it is just getting the games, getting the opportunity to be in there?
I mean, they're really good, like really a good offensive team. They're really high speed team, and they created a lot of good chances, and we denied it. I think we did huge PK tonight. It was really awesome. I mean, and it was not really easy for them to like enter to the zone and play in the zone. So yeah.
For you this season, to Jeff's question, to be able to play more games, to play more often, does that help you get to the place where you want to be?
Yeah, absolutely. Like every new performance, it's a new challenge, new opportunity. Anyway, and you're trying to do your best and help the guys.
Seriously, the last 24 hours been pretty exhausting?
Yeah, it was a long night last night, but
yeah.
It's great. It's awesome. Got to hang out with my son a lot, and some special times there. Not a lot of sleep, but it's all right.
Yeah. And just this game tonight, how frustrating is a game like this where you guys had some chances, especially early, some odd man rushes that could have gone the other way?
Yeah, we had some good looks. Didn't capitalize. Terry played great tonight. Made some big saves. Kept us in the game there. Just couldn't find that tying goal there.
Seems like it's been hard for you. I don't think there's been consecutive wins since way back into November. How hard is it to just get traction on anything this season? There's been some bright spots for sure, but nothing's sustained.
Yeah, you got to try to find a groove and keep rolling every single game. And once you're feeling comfortable and confident, and you're playing well as a team, and you got to do it again the next night and the next night. So, obviously we're not there yet, but we got to keep working on it. And thought we were right there for 2 periods. They found a way to take a lead there in the third, and we couldn't find a way to tie it up.
Pascal was saying today that you were going to catch a commercial flight home from California earlier. How cool was it to have the captain rearrange things? Yeah,
we were playing cards on the plane, and Boone, Z, and Goody were sitting there, and thought it was dumb for me to take a commercial. One delay or cancellation, I'm probably not making it back. So, a lot of thanks to all the guys on the team. Made them get up super early and fly back just for me. So, a lot of thanks to all the guys on the team, the coaching staff, the trainers. They had to get up extra early, get to load the plane up. So that's why I didn't want to ask. It's a lot goes into it, but very grateful.
Yeah.
How much sleep did you get?
Last night?
Yeah.
Probably like 3-4 hours. And then got a nap this afternoon for about 45 minutes. But, but it was all great. I loved it. I loved the experience there, and, everything went really smoothly, and everything's great.
Hey, that looked like a goal. Did you think the puck went in as well?
Wait, what?
That looked like a goal.
Oh, yeah.
Did you think it went in?
I don't know. I see they hit the post. And no.
You saw it hit the post?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a goal.
Yeah. One of those nights for you guys is just close but not quite there?
Yeah, maybe a little bit more shots and hit the net. I think we will be good.
So that hitting the net has been kind of a point of emphasis lately, right? I mean, that's something you guys are trying to focus on. How much of a difference would that have made? Just getting more pucks on that goaltender.
Yeah, just try to hit more maybe putts and just try to play on the rebound. Yeah, I don't know. We need to try and practice.
When you're in a tight game like this where both goaltenders are playing at their absolute best, how hard is it to create opportunities for yourself to try and figure them out?
Yeah, it's always hard to create something because the NHL is like greatest player in the world, and yeah, they're outstanding today. Yeah, I don't know, tired. Sorry, guys.
How much of a factor was fatigue, being tired coming back from the West Coast?
Oh yeah, so hard to sleep last night, and yeah, but I will be okay.
Coming back from the West Coast, you knew the fatigue might be a factor. Was it in fact a factor, do you think, tonight?
No, we had our chances. I mean, that's a fast skating team. Their transition they're all offense, and as soon as they touch the puck, they have 2 or 3 guys going. We made some adjustments after the first period on our forecheck in the offensive zone, the neutral zone. The legs were there. The execution wasn't. So that's the mental part of it. Our breakouts were sloppy, and that's probably a byproduct of the road trip.
A couple of players mentioned hitting the net again, which I know has been a point of emphasis for the last couple of days.
That'd be great. It's hitting the net when we're in the scoring area. That's what's hurting us. So we have guys attacking inside and doing a real good job, and we miss the net, or we pass the puck when we're in that position. So that's something we need to fix.
As you talked about execution, did that really sort of rear its head on the odd man rushes you had? You had a few of those that just came into.
Yeah, I think they do that to pretty much every team. The way they play, Seattle plays a little bit like that too. They just go. Different than Seattle, but same concept. We lost our third man in the offensive zone a few times, and they took advantage of it. The other thing is when you don't have the execution or you miss the net, they're gone the other way. So sometimes it wasn't necessarily systematic. It was execution.
And you've had bright spots this season for sure. You've not won consecutive games since, I think, late November. Just how beneficial would it be to get some traction into what you're trying to do here? I think you're happy at times with the way you've played, but just to be able to stack some things together.
Yeah, to get those wins for sure. That's what we're working on.
Looked like Kent Johnson was as noticeable tonight as he's been in a really long time. What did you see from his game tonight?
So what did you see?
I thought he was making good passes. He was active on the back check.
Kent was okay, but on the goal against, he's got to block that shot. So these are the things we need to learn. And it's not because you talk about him. He's make some plays. That's what he does well. And he's tracking back hard. He's improving. He's a young player that's improving. but we're building like all of our young guys, and we can include Jiricek in that, Sillinger, Chinakhov, Kent. We're trying to build habits for the playoffs. So he's improving.
So in a stretch, maybe he's not getting the points or he's not filling up the box score like he wants to, or any young player. How do you as a coach, keep trying to put confidence and instill confidence in them?
Winning habits. It's all about winning habits. It's not about points. For him, you speak to Johnny Gaudreau, it's not about points. They want to produce. That's what they're used to do. But the NHL is a different league, and for Kent, it's about building habits, and that's what we work on. We never talk about points with KJ. Never. That's not where we're at.
Tarasov's kind of had the unenviable task of trying to come off the injured list and get his game back at the highest level, but it seems 2 straight starts here where it seems like he's played very well. Is it just, and you're not a goalie expert, but to see him kind of stacking good performances on top of each other, is that nice to see?
Yeah, he was outstanding. The 2 goals. The first, I know the second one, we need to block that shot, but he lose track of the puck for a second. I thought he was really good, and that's 2 games in a row now.
Puck movement on the power play seemed really good. You had a lot of chances. You got the goal, obviously. The guys didn't seem to be hanging on to the puck much. Would you like to see more of that?
Yeah, for sure. And you're talking about the power play? Yeah, puck movement. So we're working on puck speed right now. The way they defend, we wanted to move the puck quick and use the full ice. So there's a line there. Holding on to the puck on the power play like this, it's you're slowing it down too. So we're trying to find that balance between hanging. But our entries, we had some good looks, even before Boone Jenner's penalty. That was a high tip play, and then a reactional call. But I didn't mind our power play tonight.
Pascal, you pulled Tarasov with just under 3:30 to play. Is that earlier than you normally would in a 2-1 game? Was that a certain feel you just had tonight?
If I feel we have a good chance to win those face-offs, I would pull early, and the stats are suggesting that a little bit earlier is better than later.
Adam Fantilli, he's been out a few weeks now. Nights like tonight, how much do you guys just miss his speed and his work ethic and competitiveness in games like this where, one burst of speed can change the whole game?
Well, we miss every game. Patrick Laine would be the same. Like, we miss those guys. Obviously, they're offensively driven players. So, yeah, we miss them every game.
Pazzi, first home game in a while for your team. Did you feel like with a packed crowd here tonight that it gave your team a jump a little bit in the first?
Yeah, we like playing here. I know, and I'm speaking on behalf of our guys. They really do. And it's a good crowd. We're lucky to have those people supporting us, but it's they know it, and yeah, we like playing here.